Good morning, everybody. Used gear time. I'm going to highlight some items that are on the floor that you guys can check out online at freeheellife.com. The first thing, so today we're going to do women's 75 millimeter boots that are used, but most of the ones I'm showing you today are in pretty mint condition, so I think you'll be pretty stoked. This first one's kind of a unique item because they don't make this boot any longer. It's a women's T1 in a 26.5. So this was a little bit softer than the regular T1, and it also had a little bit lower calf in the back because women's calves generally are a little bit lower. So you'll see that in the women's boots from Scarpa. So mint condition, almost no scuffs. I don't even know. Looks like maybe it was skied a couple times, but other than that, it's almost brand new. So 26.5 women's T1 is the first boot. Second boot is a Scarpa T2X women's in a 25. Same thing, little to no use. It looks like it's been put in a binding, but I don't know if it's actually been skied. Sometimes we don't know the history of the item, so I apologize for that. But the T2X preceded the T2 Eco. It's more or less the same boot, very similar construction and flex. So kind of a good backcountry boot and not quite as aggressive as that women's T1 I just showed you. This one's from Garmont. This is the Garmont Minerva, another boot that's not made any longer, and Scott didn't transfer it over. This is actually in a smaller boot too. This is a 22.5. I wanted to point this one out. It's a 3-buckle construction. This would work well for a young kid as well, a girl or a boy. Sometimes we do that with the kids stuff because you get a softer boot. The only thing you got to kind of watch is getting a little too high on the cuffs. So depending on how they're growing, you may want to take that into consideration. But as soon as they're tall enough that a cuff will work like this, that's a good option for kids. It's got a nice soft bellow and great boot. Really good condition as well. And another one from Garmont. This is the Athena, and this is in a size 24. So a great women's boot. That's a pretty common size, 24.0 Mondo through 26 is where most women will buy their boots. Not all, but many. So all these are in really good condition. We've got tons of used boots still left over from last year, and we'll start bringing some more stuff in as we get closer to the end of the summer. You can always find the used gear at freeheellife.com. Go to the used section, so go to boots, used boots, and then you can find these boots that I showed today. If you have any questions, you can message us at customer service at freeheellife.com. And you can also find our phone number on our website. Thanks for checking it out. Have a great day.